Chapter 1. What are twin flames? She messaged me that night. You horny? I blinked at my computer screen. This woman is ridiculous always, I replied while brushing her off. What kind of woman messages a man for the first time like that? She doesn't even know me. Of course, we had been Facebook friends for years. I commented something on a few of her photos. For instance, I thought she was widely sexy. But really, that's all that come of it. And now this I have so many other women interested in me and she doesn't look like America's next top model. But the conversation continued, and before I realized it, I didn't even have a chance of shaking off this connection. I ignored her the best I could, but she wanted me to pursue her. I thought myself, I thought to myself, yay, tough luck cookies. I am busy with 9 million other women pursuing me. Why would I make it harder on myself? It needs to be. But the conversation with her continued, and within 30 minutes of talking to her, I done something I never had done before in my 26 year of babe hunting. I asked her to marry me. Wow. This was half a joke at the time, but looking back, I realized there was something different about this cookie chick with a very forward yet strangely reserved interested in me. It was like she was queen of the Amazon, only with a slightly withered appeal. There was something I couldn't refuse about her, something that keep my mind reeling and my heart coming back for more. But anyway, she was cool and we were just going to be friends. She lived half of the Pacific Ocean away and I lived in Babe, capital of Hawaii. I didn't need to bother with trying to girlfriend Joan her, but I have I had fun talking with her. After our first conversation online, nothing much happened for 2 weeks. I mean, sure, we did have a really good conversation, and yeah, I really did enjoy talking to her, but there were so many things in the way for me not being into her. 2 weeks later, she reached out to me again. Today, she would tell me that it was more of a hey, dude, aren't you going to pursue this queen? For me, it seemed more like a friendly hello. I am a guy who had long hair, who almost naked all time and lived in my own little jungle place built from bamboo I cut down. I felt like women should be pursuing me, but then she offered me a psychic card reading. I was a sucker for psychic card reading, and it was the most accurate reading I had ever received. She was the clearest psychic I had ever talked to. She made me promise not to tell anyone about her gifts. She didn't like being turned into anyone's personal psychic. This woman had spunk. I had give her that and really enjoy talking with her. But there was something in her voice, something in way she carried herself, something in the interest she pursued, and the choices she made. that beat me over the head with I have gotta get to know her better. We have never stopped talking since that card reading. Not a day goes by I don't passionately seek to love her more deeply into the very essence of who she is. Not a day goes by I don't thank you for bringing her to me. Not a day goes by that I don't want to passionately make love to every inch of her perfectly delicious femininity. That crazy Amazonian queen, she is my twin flame. What are twin flames? What are twin flames? Twin flame are manifested from the very same soul essence, or more accurately, the same soul blueprint. A soul blueprint is the exact same concept as physical DNA, meaning our souls are created with individual specific codes, qualities, and traits that make us uniquely us. As above, so below is a universal law and principle. Just as we have physical DNA that make up our physical genetic and disposition, so too do we have soul DNA that make us who we are spiritually and non physically. A good example of this is how physical identical twins share the same genetic DNA and twin flames share the exact same soul DNA or soul blueprint. And just as identical twins are unique as souls, even though they share the same physical DNA, twin flames are unique among each other, even though they share the same soul blueprint. This is because together they are complements to the one soul blueprint rather than carbon copies of it. Think of your twin flame union as the ancient yin yang symbol. One half is the divine masculine, and the other half is the divine feminine. And the little circle inside each half represent the truth that you are not dualistic but unified as a whole. This is one of the main explanation of your intense attraction and desire for your twin flame, because you are created with the same stuff. And this is also the reason why you possibly couldn't ever merge with your twin. You are both already created whole and complete in divine perfection as one, like the yin yang symbol. And your journey back to each other is only ever about recognizing that truth, that feeling you go get when you consciously connect to your twin flame energy is precisely that feeling you do get when you consciously connect to your twin flame energy is precisely that your twin flame union energy, your soul blueprint, it and is not a merging of any kind. You can't merge with someone who you are already one with. Once again, you and your twin flame are already complete, whole, in perfection, and your primary block is releasing the belief you are separated in any way from your twin flame. Your twin flame is created by God at the exact same moment, and they are designed as your soul's highest and most perfect external complement. I am not a woo woo kind of guy, but I have already been fascinated about finding a woman I could invest my life force into. A kind of woman who would keep safe all my secret, and grow with me throughout this life and maybe into the next. If I really believed in that kind of things, I stumbled upon the jackpot of all jackpots. The perfect woman of an external, the perfect woman of an internal lifetime. She had class, she was funny, she challenged me in a way that stoked my fire, and she was connected to her spirituality, which interested me very much. Salia has been with me by my side for every moment of my life since that fateful card reading. Do I have a twin flame? Salia and I didn't just happen upon each other randomly. There was a conscious process each of us followed in order to prepare ourselves and make a way for our twin flame union. What you might be wondering is, how do I know if I have a twin flame? This is really simple to answer. The answer is yes. A big, fat, huge, resounding yes. Yes, of course, you do indeed have a twin flame. And can I know, while maintaining the integrity of this book, that you have a twin flame? Because you are reading these words. There is something inside of you that is searching for your twin flame, because you innately know you have a twin flame. If finding a special partner has absolutely no interest or new intrigue to you whatsoever, you wouldn't bother picking up this book, much less reading the first sentence. But you have proven to yourself by making it this far that you do have a twin flame, and the divine created you with the twin flame for a very special purpose. Just as much as you crave, long for, desire, and intimately dream of your perfect lover, so too does your perfect lover crave, long for, desire, and intimately dream of you. It is just that simple and true. If you have a desire in your heart for a relationship that transcends the love that we have been taught as a culture, to a love that is created in heaven, you have a twin flame.